Jai Gurudev and Namaste. We are here to reflect on a profound statement by Gurudev, His Holiness Shri Ravi Shankar Ji, consciously agreeing to perform even the most trivial actions for eternity opens a new dimension and brings immense peace and restfulness. Could you begin by helping us decode the deeper meaning of this statement? Jai Gurudev and Namaste. What Gurudev has said is not just a poetic philosophically, it's a yogic reality. Usually, our mind resists repetition or perceives some actions as boring or beneath us. We do something expecting it to end quickly or be replaced by something more pleasurable or prestigious. But His Holiness Gurudev Shri Ravi Shankar Ji is pointing to a radical shift in consciousness when you voluntarily embrace even the smallest task like sweeping the floor, answering emails, or washing utensils as if you are ready to do it for all eternity. Your mind drops resistances. Dropping of resistance is key. It immediately releases the tension, expectations, and restlessness that the ego holds on to. Yes, from the perspective of Vedic Dhamsansthan, this aligns with the core teachings of Karma Yoga as laid out in the Bhagavad Gita. As Sri Krishna says, Karmanyavadikaraste ma phaleshu kadachana. You have a right to perform your prescribed duties, but never to the fruits of action. What Gurudev adds here is the intention of eternality, a tantric and Vedantic approach where you agree with the universe, let me do this forever if needed. Suddenly, there is no impatience, no pressure, no guilt of incompletion. You enter the dimension of timeless presence. This is Shraddha or devoted attention and Samatvam or equanimity. The peace Gurudev speaks of emerges from alignment of the action, the doer, and time into the seamless flow. That's incredible. So, is this related to the concept of seva or selfless service? Very much in seva, we don't work for reward or recognition, but Gurudev takes it even further. He suggests we accept every task, every mundane or repetitive actions with a sense of sacredness and infinite willingness that brings surrender. You see, restfulness doesn't come from inaction, it comes from inner stillness amidst action. When you agree to sweep the floor forever, you are telling the universe, I am in harmony, I am not in resistance. That's deep surrender. The ego disappears, and then true rest arises not from sleep, but from union with the eternal present. And this also aligns with the Vedic principle of yajna. Every action can be yajna when unconsciously without craving or aversion. The rishis didn't just light fire and offer ghee, they offered every action, even daily chores, as oblations to the divine. In fact, Atharva Veda mentions Yatra karma kriyate tatra brahma vasati. Wherever selfless action is done, there resides Brahman. So, even in a trivial work, when done consciously and offered eternally, you are touching the infinite. Many of us struggle with boredom or feel stuck in daily routines. How can we apply Gurudev's wisdom practically, say, in a corporate job or household work? Gurudev's wisdom is not escapist, it's deeply practical. The next time you are replying to emails or attending a routine meeting, mentally say, I am ready to do this forever. You will notice that your mind drops its complaining nature. Suddenly, you may find joy in the moment, even in repetition. This is the secret of yogis. They find deep stillness in the same morning walk, the same japa, the same breath, not because it is glamorous, but because it is offered. We should also remember that this eternal acceptance is not resignation, it is mastery. You are not becoming a slave to habit, you are becoming a master of the moment. In Yoga Vasista, Sage Vasista tells Rama, the moment you cease to resist the present, you have conquered time. And this is what His Holiness Gurudev Shri Ravi Shankar Ji is illuminating. Infinite rest lies hidden beneath and within the most finite actions. When done with total conscious acceptance, would you say this perspective can heal modern psychological struggles like anxiety and burnout? Absolutely. Anxiety stems from resistance to the now and fear of the future. Burnout often arises from chronic internal judgment of one's own actions, thinking this is not enough or I should be doing something else. But when we follow Gurudev's wisdom and say Even this is perfect. Let me do it joyfully forever if needed. Healing begins instantly. This is the spiritual antidote to modern stress in Vedic psychology. Shama or inner calm and Dhamma or sense mastery are developed when we remove the inner friction between what is and what should be. Gurudev's teaching removes that friction, and what remains is Amritam or immortal joy. This is truly elevating. Any file message you would like to leave our readers with? Yes, the next time you are doing anything, whether folding laundry, teaching parenting, or simply sitting, pause and say within, I am ready to do this forever joyfully. That is what, and when meditation begins outside the cushion, and you will taste the timeless peace Gurudev refers to. Let every trivial act become a window into the infinite. That's the blessing of having a living master. He reveals the extraordinary hidden within the ordinary. Jai Gurudev, thank you so much and for this beautiful and enlightening conversation. Truly, the path of wisdom is subtle but so incredibly freeing, Jai Gurudev.